I'm addicted to success.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to your new favorite podcast, the Ain't Shit Show, the home of the home of booze, views, and unpopular opinions.
And stutters.
I want to thank y'all for joining us for episode 74. And my name is Fresh, and I'm one half of the pod guys, and with me is the best man in all the podcast land, man, Mr. B here.
Hola. What's happening, captains? Hope y'all all right. Hope your week's going well. Happy Mother's Day, belatedly.
Happy belated Mother's Day. Happy belated Mother's Day. What you do for your wife?
She bought her own present, really. She wanted some shit from Kirkland's and shit, and I had the kids, so she just ran out and got it real quick, so it was nice.
From Kirkland's, throwback. I used to hit Kirkland's.
No,
not by choice, but I definitely used to hit Kirkland's.
Yeah, she got some home decor that she was looking for, so she enjoyed that.
Okay.
Yeah, and when
what'd you get your mom?
I gave her some money and took her out to eat.
Okay. Where y'all go eat?
Kickback Jacks, spot in Garner and shit. Kind of like a bar, kind of reminiscent of an ale house, but it's like a franchise.
I think I've seen it before. It rings a bell.
They got one in Durham. They opened up like a year and some change ago.
Where in Durham?
15501.
Okay. Then that makes sense then, because that's where I be on 15501. I used to live on near 15501.
Yeah.
Blue Cross territory. Got it. I got my mom a trip to New York. She
that's dope.
Go see the Temptations on Broadway.
Oh, niggas was at fucking that wasn't the Temptations. Earth, Wind and Fire was at Red Hat this Friday.
Friday. This was the play. This was like a Broadway play.
Oh, they got a Broadway play?
Like Temptations Broadway play. Yeah, she went to New York for that. So she had a good time. Sent her a card and
put on. How'd she get there? She drove? Did she drive?
Nah, it was a trip. My aunt planned. Okay. I just paid the expenses to go. But yeah, that's what she wanted, so that was good. Got her up out of there with that, and she had her a good time, and got her a card and all that. And sister, that's about it, because I don't really give out a bunch of gifts. Should you give out gifts to other people in your family and shit?
Nah, it's Mother's Day. You got mad mothers. You got 10. If you got like one of them relationships where you got 3 or 4 moms in the house, no shade to anybody else, but otherwise, no. Maybe your mom, your grandma, and your wife, if all three apply, but otherwise, no.
Yeah, I got my
simple
sister.
Text will suffice.
I got my sister and my mom, and yeah. So, all right. So I had my bases covered.
No, I ain't get my sister nothing except for a good old phone call.
Good old phone call and a good old text.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to the people who gave the aunties props too. It takes a village. That goes to one of our letters later, but I'll pause on that. How you been doing? You busy?
Yeah,
super busy.
This is going to be a short podcast for you ladies and you gents out there. But yeah, I'm good, man. Good. I got a lot of shit going on. But otherwise, everything is copacetic, as the players in the 70s said.
Gotcha.
Yeah, had baseball practice.
Vacation?
Yeah, I'm going to Costa Rica in a couple days. Pumped up about that. So I got mad shit to do before I get out of here. Preparing.
Nice.
Getting all my kids shit together and all that shit.
Just to let y'all know, B Hill touched on it, but today will be an abbreviated podcast. It'll be a different podcast. We wanted to make sure that we gave y'all some content instead of skipping the episode, cause we skipped the episode a few weeks back. So this will be a shorter podcast, but hopefully y'all like it the same. It won't follow the regular flow. We're just gonna, let, Dr. Fresh and Dr. Bill, do their thing. with the H is silent. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we'll get today. And y'all can let us know, how y'all like that is better than, missing a week and, y'all hitting me, cussing me out. You know what I'm saying? But my weekend was cool.
Oh yeah. You ain't do shit?
I did. I did some things on Friday or whatever. But for majority of the weekend, it was like getting shit off my to-do list. Like shit super hectic at work, and shit is my birthday coming up, and you know how the birthday tour starts. Mm-hmm. So a lot of shit coming up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of shit, having to get done or whatever. I gave y'all update. I told y'all about my car last week. I ain't gonna need to tell y'all about this weekend because it's just gonna piss me off. But that's finally settled after 3 visits.
Sheesh.
Yeah. So
the incompetence.
The incompetence is crazy. But I had a good productive weekend, chilled a little bit, kicked it a little bit, but mostly in the crib. It was raining on Sunday. It gave us the 52 fake out on Saturday. Like it was supposed to rain like all day. And it might have did like the little Miami shower like twice and shit. So you just like, I don't know whether to get my day started or not. When the sun out, you feel like you got to be out. When it's raining, you totally fine with being in the crib and shit.
For sure. It was a fucking tornado today in fucking Zebulon and shit. That shit was crazy. It was hailing like fuck, it was like a hailstorm. I was hoping that shit came about my crib so I can get a new fucking car. So I can get fucking some hail damage.
Hey, niggas be flying.
Look at that. But I was about to drive to the hail damage. I'm gonna go over there.
Drive to the hell, funny as shit.
Run me a claim out here, you hear me? But,
hey, I would have threw mad golf balls at your shit for you.
I know. Well, I won't incriminate myself, but
right.
I know how to do some shit.
Oh man.
But,
man, holla at your man B. He's selling scams for the low.
That's a fact. But yeah, they had a fucking tornado touchdown in like Zebulon, like fucking 10:30 and shit. Shit was crazy. The sky was like black as a motherfucker, man. I hate tornadoes. Them shits are so unpredictable. Tornadoes are like women. They like women with Tourette's. Like they just fucking go crazy in one spot and then the shit be a sunny day after that. You know what I'm saying? Is
that what your
yeah, that's what they are. It's a
woman.
Like? Mother Nature, man, she got all type of holes in there, but that's the hole she got like with Tourette's and shit, and that just be off a rocker, like just land and fuck up some shit and then leave, act like she ain't do nothing. Because Tourette's is wild. Tourette's is wild. Like Tourette's,
fuck it down,
huh? You say, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Tourette's is like, it's like demonic, yo. It's like a demon. Nah, if you think about it though, because every time somebody got Tourette's, it's never pleasantries. It's always like, fuck, shit, pussy, goddamn. It's never like bunnies. It's never like bunnies, ice cream, mint chocolate chips. It's none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a demon.
Love, sunshine.
Yeah, it's never nothing good. Like, so.
That shit is true though.
Bitch, fuck, cunt. Yeah, damn it. Right. Scratch my ass. Like. It's never like, plant some flowers. It's never any of that. You know what I mean? So that's what tornadoes are. They just come.
Hey, what if Tourette's was like hopeful shit or life hacks or some shit?
That's what I'm saying. Like it's a demon. Tourette's is a demon. You need to be exercised if you have Tourette's. That shit is just a demon. Because otherwise, it's nothing pleasant about it. It's nothing nice about that shit. No pleasantries at all. This is all goddamn.
You right, because the thing about it is cuss words are created words, right? I mean, I guess all words are created, right? But like we give the power to them being negative, right? So like, how you gonna have a disorder where you only shout profanity and negativity?
That's what I'm saying.
Makes sense, like shit.
That shit is a demon, man. It's just you need to get some holy water on you, man, and get that shit cleared up. I ain't never seen nobody with Tourette's that just be like, just be chilling and you know what I'm saying, and then say some like wild, happy or some funny shit. It'd be funny because it's like random.
It's not funny,
but it's like,
hey, you'd have been around somebody with Tourette's. You ain't been around no real person with Tourette's.
Nah, I haven't, but I seen them on TV. If I would, oh my god, that would be like, nigga, that shit would be great. Like I'm silly as fuck, so I would definitely fucking make a bar. That shit would be a great time. I would trigger the fuck out of them. Like, what's your trigger
That's
word?
fucked up. That's fucked up. He said he would trigger the fuck out of
tickle their ass and shit. I bet you if a motherfucker with Tourette's, if you tickle them motherfuckers will go crazy. Goddamn it, shit, fuck, motherfucker.
Tickle
like, are you
me
enjoying it
Cosmo.
or are you not? I don't know.
Hey, I wonder if they strong.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, they probably is.
Like just
strong
like
ass,
my cousin.
They say some strong ass words. I know that.
My cousin, he I got a cousin that's in a wheelchair. And that nigga's so fucking strong. Cause you know he can't use the he can't use the bottom
body.
half.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, his upper body's strong as a bitch,
yeah.
Bruh.
Nigga, he walk with his arm. You know what I'm saying?
And he don't need to do that. I don't think I ever seen him out his wheelchair.
That's what but he rolled, you know what I'm saying? He get where he got to go with his arms and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, but actually he don't. He get pushed around. This is a good question now that you got me thinking about the shit. I don't never see him pushing himself. And he should clearly be able to push himself.
Is he like, not a quad, is it paraplegic? I don't know. Don't give me the fucking, I'm Dr. Bill, but I can't, like, the quads.
I'm Dr. Bill, like, don't discredit me, because I am Dr. Bill,
but like,
I don't know this
I
part.
guess I know a quad, I think, is all the way fucked up.
Damn it, man. Yeah, a quadriplegic, I think is from the neck down, right?
Yes. And a paraplegic is from the waist down?
Waist down, yeah.
There we go. Yeah. So, but like, I know some niggas can't use their hands and shit, you know what I mean? Like, some people, like, they can use their hands, but not, like, fully. Like, they don't have full range of motion in their hands and shit. I don't know if there's a distinction between that.
Well, I think my cousin has, like, other issues outside, because he was born not able to walk. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's other issues.
Gotcha. Might be cerebral palsy or some shit.
I forget. I don't know. You know what? It's funny because it's funny how you just grow up with family members and shit. Like, you don't even really ask the details. Mm-hmm. But if it was somebody else, you would probably be asking mad details. Like, yo, what happened? Like, whatever.
It's just the norm.
Yeah, like, cause I mean, like, he in his 30s. You know what I'm saying? But he's still kind of like childlike. You know what I'm saying? But I never asked. I need to ask, bro. I need to ask my mom about him. But that's my guy though. He loved to sing and he loved to laugh. Like, he just want to crack up and fucking sing.
Nigga be rolling, huh?
Ba-boom ching. Ba-boom
Shout out to cuz. It was right there. It was a layup. Had to take it.
Shout out to cousin Tony, man. That's my guy, having me rolling. Shout out to cousin Tony, man. You about to fly? You see, Drake's jet?
Yeah, man, that shit is impeccable.
That shit crazy.
That motherfucker. They said, nigga, Duval posted, you know, you gonna follow Duval, but Duval like be flying planes and shit, like really into aviation, got his own like little fucking mini plane and shit. He's like, nigga, that shit cost $150,000 to fill up, just to fill up.
That's crazy.
That's fucking crazy. Nigga, I said, what? Nigga?
That like, dude, like, if you, like, okay, so they saying like Drake worth like 150, 200. And they saying this jet worth like 75, 100. Other word is Drake probably ain't paying for the whole shit himself.
Apple got
you know what I mean? He got some
shit.
Sponsorships.
Absolutely.
Some other shit for it. But like, even if you had the bread with like, if you had 500 million, will owning a plane be like a goal of yours?
Hell yeah. Especially if I travel every goddamn way. Hell yeah. I need that.
Yeah.
I need that.
I mean, I guess if you Drake and you got a fucking, like, I think if I bought some shit like that, it still have to be like, I'm still making money off that shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
when I'm not flying that
like
shit.
Drake, you know what I'm saying? Big
Air Drake on the shit.
But I mean, shit, and some motherfuckers gonna pay for that shit just on the strength of that, though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure that shit was a pretty good investment in terms of like getting some return on that motherfucker. Cause he could still rent it out in the Uber and shit. Cause motherfuckers gonna pay top dollars to say they was on fucking Drake jet.
Do you think the niggas who can really afford to rent Drake's jet is hyped to say they was on Drake's jet?
Yeah,
because it sounds like they would be niggas with money.
Nah,
not niggas who
niggas with money be groupies as fuck too. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas
yeah,
ain't
that's
famous.
True.
Like fame is the shit that you chasing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's plenty of niggas that's got, like, a whole lot of money that ain't famous worth a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Would love to be famous and shit until they get the fame and then realize they can't, move in secrecy and shit. But yeah, hell yeah, niggas would love that shit just to say they stunning and shit. And niggas that don't got money that spend all their money just to say they did, hell yeah, motherfuckers crazy.
Yeah, you're right. Niggas is so groupie now.
Yeah.
Like, niggas is just,
like, they gonna take bitches up there and do all type of shit. We was on Drake Jet and shit. Do all type of shit just to say they was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Take pictures and shit. Which, I mean, hey, if that's how you want to spend your money, I can't hate.
I think you corny personally. Yeah, if that's why you doing it.
That shit
Me
lame,
personally. That shit lame as fuck.
I can't tell you how to spend your money.
if you got it to spend, like, get your own shit. If you got that much,
why you riding mine?
Flying jets and shit. But that shit lit though.
That shit nice though. That shit pretty as fuck, yo.
Hey, Drake got the fucking new crib. He got the new jet. He got the $1 million outfit.
And they getting that paper, you hear me?
Hey, that's it. He just getting money and trying to smash and fall in love with every girl he see. I think he gonna try to get at Meg Thee Stallion. I saw that picture. That was a classic Drake move.
Yeah.
That Meg Thee Stallion pic was a classic Drake move. And she a big girl too. Amazon, tall, nice body. He gonna try to take her down.
Like, she look like damn Wanda Sykes. No, not Wanda Sykes. She look like Duchess and fucking Jennifer Hudson. That's what she look like in the face.
From Black Ink?
Mm-hmm.
And Jennifer Hudson.
Look at her. I'm gonna send you a picture. That bitch look just like both of them. Like, cause me and my brothers and shit, we got like a little
Duchess with the ashy lips from North Carolina.
Yeah, she looked just like her.
Yeah, like bro. Her. I ain't seeing either one of them. You gonna have to show me that pic.
That bitch look just like her. I'm gonna find it. Hold on.
My sister feel like she got a small mouth.
Yeah, she
my sister like her mouth is super small. I'm like, is it? Cause I think Drea mouth is super small. Like, she got a little bird mouth. Like, that shit funny. You see the nigga on the nigga made a mistake and asked her, was her mother coming to the interview?
Yeah, he ain't know though. I mean, he ain't do his research.
Yeah, we know he didn't do it on purpose. I don't think nobody would do that on purpose, but you gotta do your research, bro. Like, you got to. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I say work on your craft, man. Like, you gotta do your research or have somebody do their research. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that was dope of her being able to, like, go on and, you know what I mean? It's close to Mother's Day and shit. And her mother just passed away. Like,
professionalism.
That shit fresh. You know what I'm saying? But she posted that shit on her page and shit. And she like she was taken aback, but she pushed through. Shout out to all the moms. Shout out to all the people who don't have their moms or their grandmoms or whoever they called mom, whoever raised them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit can be hard and can't nobody replace your mom. So, and for the people who do have a mom in their life, you know what I'm saying? Don't be a shitty person. You know what I'm saying? Don't treat your mom like, you know what I mean? Like you gonna always have her, cause you not. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna always be here. So I just want to say that, cause I feel like some people I know didn't do their mom right this weekend, and you know, they was with other people's moms and shit. Like, nah, that ain't cool, bro. So if you listening to this, you know who you are. But yeah, man. So we said we're going get into our Dr. Fresh and Dr. Bill bag today. You ready to give out some advice today?
Yeah, let's do it. Watch that Wu-Tang documentary. If y'all got Showtime.
I've been meaning to, I meant to put that on my DVR. It already came on?
Yeah. I mean, it's on demand if you got Showtime.
It's more than one. It's like a couple parts to it, right?
Yeah, I just watched the first one. I don't think the second one came out yet. But it's done by Mass Appeal, which is Nas's label and shit. They do some pretty dope documentaries to this point. So it's, I guess, double fold if you enjoy it. But just the history of it all, like just how they kind of started, that shit is ill. Coming from where they came from and shit. And they got mad like old behind the scenes footage of Old Dirty and shit. And just, it was extremely dope. I thought it was.
So, I saw the previews and I definitely wanted to check that out. That it seemed like it was gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, it was dope,
I definitely need to set my DVR so that shit come on. Like I have to have shit on my DVR because I look and see what I need to watch. Like it's my to-do list and shit. So before we get into that, my timeline wasn't going up last night. I got word that y'all 5th episode of the Thronies.
Literally.
Oh, for real? I heard it was kind of fluke.
Nah, that shit was good as fuck. I don't know what the fuck. Like, everybody I talked to was like, motherfuckers, that shit was crazy. I talked to like mad motherfuckers between the day and yesterday, last night.
Oh, okay.
That shit was crazy. Okay. That was a good ass episode.
I only go by my timeline. So when I see a bunch of shit on there, I know that shit is
my timeline
was lit.
Jumping. Mm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, Twitter I asked somebody how was it?
Instagram. It was lit.
You probably follow mad Thronies.
Nah, I just follow mad people that just watch Thrones.
Got you. So you only have one episode left, right?
Yep.
Are you dreading it? Like, are you scared?
Because yesterday's episode was so fucking good, man. That shit was so goddamn good, yo. Like, I'm like, damn, I don't want this shit to end because TV just ain't gonna be the same no more. But you know,
damn,
we had to wait.
And then you say that, and then something else gonna fucking take your attention.
It's nothing like this. This is the only TV show that I'll ever say that anybody, like, of all, like I said before, that all walks of life watch. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think nothing is ever going to captivate the masses like this. Just my opinion. You know what I mean? In terms of like some TV type shit.
Gotcha. Well, Thronies, y'all have one more episode. I hope it ends to your liking. I hope it don't end off some bullshit like The Sopranos and some other shows that like ended on some bullshit.
All them shits, all the HBO shows be ending trash. So
yeah,
probably in trash too, but whatever.
And as soon as I talked about fucking Star, they fucking canceled the shit after 3 seasons. And the last episode was good too. So here's my thing about like shows like that, like musical shows and shit. Like it's like a musical show, right? And it's about the entertainment industry and shit like that. And like, every week they have at least one bop on that shit that could be like a single and shit. So I'm just like, how do y'all produce this good ass music every show and people can't just put out singles like that in regular life? Like, y'all obviously got the producers there and like all that shit. The shit be catchy. Like Empire used to be like that. They used to have like some decent songs on there when I used to watch it. I got word that was going to be canceled after this season.
Yeah.
As well, because I was tight, bro. I was like, wait, hold on. So Star got canceled and Empire's still going? Like, that's trash. That is super trash. But you know, I hope the Thronies get what they need. Netflix, I need y'all to pick up Star, please. Or one of the stations.
Underground. Underground was a really good show, man. And that was about like the Underground Railroad and shit. It used to come on WGN.
Yeah.
Had 2 seasons. That shit was good as fuck. And
like, I got that shit in my Amazon Prime Video.
Nigga, that shit is so fucking good. Like, I don't know why somebody black should have picked that shit up. That shit was extremely good. Like,
I wonder why I get canceled.
I don't know. Cause it was on WGN, I guess. I don't know. Like,
yeah, probably not promoted good enough. Cause I ain't really know about it until somebody else told me about it.
That shit was excellent. Like, it had 2 seasons and them shits were like, I caught that shit just on a whim. And, I was fucking hooked. Like,
I heard good things about that. I always heard really good things about that. Well, let's move along in an effort to get out of here so B Hill can get back to his busy life and preparing to relax like a motherfucker in Costa Rica. Vacation shit show this month because I definitely can't wait to go to Jamaica. So we gonna do some ain't shit in 2 cents. Give out some advice, man. First of all, we have a follow-up letter from JP. And B, you probably remember JP. He was the one who went out a few episodes back with the wrong twin. Remember he ran into the wrong twin? And his follow-up letter said, thank you for the advice. It actually turned out that I picked the best twin. We have been seeing each other on a regular basis for about a month now. And I found out, Right. They could have been Freaky Friday. No, that's not Freaky Friday. Did we just talk about this? What's the movie with, wasn't that me and you just talking about the twins? Or was that me and somebody else?
No, I don't think so.
With Lindsay Lohan. Somebody, who was I having that conversation with? No. Anyway, it said they've been dating for about a month now. And he said that he picked the least crazy twin. He said that the chef's sister really has some shit in her past. She got locked up once for tearing her boyfriend apartment apart with a Louisville slugger. And has went to anger management. He says, man, I really dodged a bullet. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Like, seriously, thank you for reading my letter on the air. Y'all have a good one.
Appreciate you, my boy.
Thank you, JP, for following up. We appreciate people who follow up and just not take our advice and run with it, and we don't know what happened to it.
I want to see the twins, though. I want to see who fine, if they fine.
Well, JP, if you want to share a picture of your girlfriend and her sister, send that to the ain'tshitshow@gmail.com.
Let us try to guess which one crazy.
You got crazy is all in the eyes. You got to look in the eyes.
But if they look the same though, then it's gonna be kind of hard.
Nah, when you look at somebody's eyes, that's to their soul. That ain't. Yeah, you can see different shit, even if y'all got the same exact face and shit. So our first letter, it says here, and it's from 7. It says, and I picked this one first, because of her intro. She said, fresh and Dr. Bill with the silent H.
You've been listening. I hear you.
Right.
Extra credit for you.
Right. Ding, 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 ding. I feel guilty and I need some free therapy. My boyfriend and I have been together for 6 years. He used to be super fine, but he was in a car accident a few years back and had to recover. Since then, he stopped being active and has gained over 60 pounds. He is looking like somebody's bloated daddy. I still love him to death, but is no longer attracted to him physically. All of this extra weight sweating on top of me turns me off. Nowadays, I have to get super lit and imagine somebody else. I know that sounds cold, but it's better than cheating, right? One night while my eyes were closed and I'm riding him to Old Town Road.
What the fuck is going on? So you done turned this nigga into a whole goddamn class because he did some bullshit.
She done turned him into a horse, riding like a Porsche.
That shit is fucking ridiculous. Who the fuck ride dick to fucking Old Town Road? That shit is like 2 minutes.
I don't think she said she was riding him to the song. I think she said she was riding him like
Old Town Road.
Old Town Road, yeah.
Okay, I was like, nigga.
Hey, yo, that'd be super
loud. Like, yo, bitch, hey, baby, I'm feeling in the mood. Put that Old Town Road on.
Hey, but sometimes your playlist shuffle into some shit that ain't sex worthy.
You gotta fuck through it. You can't have no goddamn Old Town Road on that. I mean, hey, you might like that shit. I don't know. You got them reverse cowgirl to Old Town Road. That's awesome.
Oh shit, that's funny as shit.
That's crazy.
Oh, okay. Where was I? Oh, she said I accidentally said the name of the nigga I was imagining. Party foul. I know, right? Well, now he is mad, of course, and think that I'm cheating. I don't know. She says, I don't know what's worse or what will work out better for me. To let him think I'm cheating or to tell him the reason why that happened. I don't want to hurt his feelings. Help a sister out. And that's from 7.
7. That's the God number. That's a dope. If that's your actual real name, that's pretty dope. Anyway, shit, just tell that nigga, man. Be honest. You in a relationship. You got to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, especially because you're not cheating on a nigga. So he always going to have like doubt. And now it's going to be like, he really going to, even if you might tell him the truth, he's still going to be like, man, you lying, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you lying. You cheating. But just, I don't know how you can reassure him that you're not. But I would just be honest, like, my nigga, you done got fat. Like, I wouldn't mention.
My nigga, you done got
like,
fat.
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily. Well, I don't know. It just depends on his mental, you know, I guess, state. But he's already depressed because he got, like, he's disformed or disfigured, you know, as far as his looks go. But
wait.
Didn't she say that?
No.
She said he got in a car accident and he won't find no more because of that, right?
she said he was in a car accident and he had to recover, so he stopped being active.
Oh shit!
And gained
tell
60
that fat nigga
pounds.
to turn up. I thought he had got disfigured and shit. That's why he was depressed. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, wait, where did you get
I don't know. I just heard some shit
from, bro.
But yeah.
Yeah, you made up your own shit about her life. 7.
Yeah, that was sick.
that was wild, bro. That was sick.
Nah, but yeah, if he just fat and lazy and shit, hell nah, nigga, shake back. Nigga, get your ass. Go walk with him. Like, yo, come walk with me. Come to the gym. Like, you know what I'm saying? Coerce him to do shit. You know what I mean? In terms of like getting his body together. Like, yo, I feel like I feel like I'm gaining some weight. I feel like I need a companion to help work out. Can you come take a walk with me and shit? And then just start bringing in mad healthy food and shit. Help the nigga. And then if he like reluctant to that, just tell him like, hey, my nigga, you getting a little chubby on the chubby side. Like, I love you and I love you for you. But at the same time, like, I also loved you for the you that you were. So let's health as well. Let's get that blood pressure down.
But how did she get out of this particular situation?
Oh, I would be like, yo, nigga, I was imagining another nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I won't fuck with the nigga.
As a nigga.
I mean,
as a nigga, let's say you a nigga. Niggas' egos are fragile as fuck. Which one would you rather hear?
I bitch, don't cheat on me. Like, don't tell me.
So you rather hear you fat and I'm unattracted to you.
Yeah.
And I imagine another nigga when I'm fucking you.
Yeah. Then you fucking a nigga.
Right.
Like,
right. Okay, so it's the lesser of two evils.
I can get skinny, I can lose some weight, and then like you cannot fuck a nigga and get attracted to me again, and we back to square one, like it's new pussy and new dick for you, for all of us involved. But then, like, for you to actually go and get some new dick, that's kind of crossing the line. Ain't no kind of, that's crossing the line. So for me personally, I'd rather you be like, yo, you got a little out of shape. I imagine that I was fucking somebody else just so I could like keep sex going,
tolerate you.
But you need to lose a little weight so that we can continue this thing. Or I'm gonna go fuck somebody else.
Ooh.
I don't know about the last part. That was a little harsh.
Yeah. 7.
But I'm not fucking.
You wanted this? What you get for free therapy? You said you wanted free therapy.
You might want to pay a copay. Just pick out the good shit that you like.
Pick out the good shit. Like a damn a veggie tray. Get the shit you like and leave that other shit there.
Carrots.
Listen, bro. Man, you in between a rock and a hard place. Yeah, I mean, and because I feel like it's a lose-lose kind of either way.
Really? I mean, you gotta pick your poison at that point.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'll probably tell a half truth, half lie type shit. I'll probably be like, I think we definitely need to bring to his attention that you are no longer attracted to him. And you don't have to say it like that, and you can cover it in some shit like, hey, you know, like B said, like, we can work out together, or, you know, let's, you know, do the stair climber together, or have you seen this? This is called fruit. You want to try something?
All right, like here.
Hey, you ever tried quinoa, babe?
Quinoa.
But listen, I think you gotta say, look, you know, babe, like, I love you. I would never cheat on you. I haven't cheated on you. I just got drunk and I got a little bit.
Just be honest. I was a little bit. No way to like.
No, don't tell me what my advice is. Let me tell my advice, my nigga. I'm telling you to tell him, like, look, I got lit, you know what I'm saying, and I went into a fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll probably lie and say it was some porn or some shit that I saw. I think niggas can take that better than like an actual nigga you can touch, like you daydream about the nigga at the gym or your ex-boyfriend or some shit like that. Like, I think I'll be like, yo, like, I just got in my imagination.
You better hope it's a
like
nigga
some
named
shit
Marcus.
went down.
You be like, I was talking about Mr. Marcus. Not like Marcus from down in the next apartment complex.
Right, exactly.
Like, oh, Marcus.
Like, I give it to him like that, but be like, look, I'm gonna tell you, like, recently, you know, you done gained a little bit of weight, and, you know, I still love you, but I feel like we need to work out. We need to make sure you healthy and make sure that we remain, you know, attracted to each other, and kind of give it to him that way. I think that'll lessen the blow, because I think a nigga can put in his mind, if you daydreaming about Idris Elba versus Ishmael, the nigga that's the trainer at the gym and shit. The broke nigga, the broke trainer, because trainers get all the hoes, and they like the brokest niggas
Them
ever.
niggas definitely be driving like Hyundai accents and shit.
Right,
like,
with mad hoes.
Big ass in this little car.
Right. And they always be having like cool haircuts, like motherfucking OBJ and shit, or dreads with the side shaved off and shit like that.
Punk ass nigga, man.
So yeah, like give it to him, you know what I mean? Like I say, you know, just give it to him a little bit, but you definitely gonna have to be straight up with him about his weight, because it's only gonna be such a certain amount of time before you actually do cheat on him.
That's a fact.
Because if you literally have to get drunk before you fuck him, that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm down for drunk sex. However, if you have to be drunk, that's a problem. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, let us know what happened. But I think you definitely need to tell him, you know, how you feel. And like I say, I know the male ego is super fucking fragile, and you gotta try to protect that shit, because they'll get insecure as a bitch. And, you know, then he gonna fuck the housewife from down the hall because she think his fat ass sexy.
Oh, it's a lot of like women that like chubby checkers now.
Oh, for sure. Hey, it's somebody out here for everybody.
Seat for every
Trust. Right. Trust and believe. Like, bruh, I definitely know some niggas who look like who did it and what for, and they be having bitches.
That's
so,
a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And women too.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
women too. It's motherfuckers out here that got, a catastrophe face, and they still got mad niggas. So, you know, that's how it is. But anything else for 7, Dr. Bill?
Nah, that's it. That's all I got.
All right, 7. Let us know how that works out. And, you know, stay off that Henny, ma, because I'm sure that's what you was on. Our next letter is
Alexa, play Old Town Road. I'm finna fuck you, nigga. What?
Throw you up against the wall and put a saddle on your ass.
Bitch, hit you with them spurs, you gonna be fucked up.
She probably had the ass out chap
motherfucker probably had a noose in that motherfucker.
Wait.
God damn.
Wait. She was fucking Jesse Smollett attacking.
Yeah, I'm about to go ahead. We about to get real slavery in here one time for your mind. Cut that Old Town Road on. That's what we used to hang niggas too.
Damn.
Shit.
They fucking a strange fruit?
Shit was
God
crazy.
Damn.
On the poplar trees.
Man.
That's so funny.
Hey, real talk. We in motherfucking 73 episodes, at least 50 of these bitches we done talked about slavery.
Oh yeah. All roads
for sure. They ain't shit show you slavery on your dial.
All right.
Yo, all right. So the next letter is, it says, everyone says it takes a village to raise a child. That's until somebody in the village says some shit you don't want to hear. My sister always wants help with my 12-year-old niece. She wants help when it's time to buy school clothes, or she needs a babysitter, or it's time to throw a birthday party. But when you try to give her some advice about how to raise her child, she gets all indignant and tells you, I love the word indignant, and will tell you that it's her child and she knows what's best for her. Oh, it's also our child when you need money or other help. But hold on. I lost my fucking space and shit. Sorry, guys. Reading is fundamental. Oh, it's okay. Oh, so it's our child when you need money or other type of help, but then it's your child any other time. Oh, but wait, it's also our child when my niece gets in trouble and she calling me like, oh, you need to talk to your niece. I'm pretty much over it. My niece is spoiled rotten, doing bad in school, and all she care about is little dusty boys and her little grown ass friends. I feel like my sister treats my niece more like her best friend than a child she needs to raise. At this rate my niece is going, I see a teen pregnancy in her future, and it will be all my sister's fault. I'm here to tell you right now, I'm not here to help you raise your daughter and a grandchild. I'm pretty much ready to throw up the deuces and say good luck to the both of them. Not like stop talking to them altogether, but ready to excuse myself from the day-to-day concerns. I will be that birthday, Christmas, and special occasion auntie. I'm trying to be your village when you only want me to be your banker and your grief counselor. nah, that's not gonna work. Am I wrong for that? And this is from Janane P. Janane.
Well, thank you for listening. Thank you for your letter. You fucking are absolutely not wrong for that. I mean, it's not your duty to raise a child. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can obviously give your 2 cents and try to step in when possible. But if that shit is being ignored and they're just trying to use you for your financial benefit, then you got to cut that shit out right at the root. They're going to need you before you're going to need them in terms of that. You know what I mean? So,
that's true.
I would definitely be opposed to you continuing to fund their fucking bullshit versus, you know what I mean? Just like, nah, I'm cool. Like, you know, Christmas, birthdays, and, you know, special events, like you said. But otherwise, school clothes and all this other shit, nah, I'm straight.
Yeah. Nah, that's true.
That's your kid. You know what I mean? And where the daddy at or whatever, whoever, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you can't be held accountable for that shit. You know what I mean? In that regard. So,
yeah. Do you feel like if you willing to take my help, then you should be willing to take my advice on something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Like, if you want, this ain't no one-sided deal. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If you trust me enough to be able to, like, get your daughter school clothes and help you buy shit and all that shit, you should trust me enough to goddamn, you know, lay down the law if need be. You know what I'm saying? Or at least give you advice. So yeah, I'm with you on that one. I think your time has expired, my dear.
Yeah.
Move on.
As the aunt to three nieces,
right?
Myself,
see, this is good for you because you ain't got no kids.
Yeah.
So, like, this is right.
Yeah, and this is exactly that's why I picked this letter out too, because it definitely hits close to home in certain aspects. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you definitely want to, especially like, you know, it's your niece or your nephew versus like a little cousin or something like that. Like, you probably got a different type of tie-in with this child, you know what I'm saying? And as aunts, all we want is, you know, or uncles, you know, we just want the best for this child, you know what I mean? And, you know, like, sometimes you see, like, with parents and shit, like, they had their kids 24/7, 365. So a lot of times you see them just taking the easy way out, you know, instead of thinking you have to raise this human. You know what I'm saying? To prepare them to be an adult. You know what I'm saying? You rather just shrug shit off to the side, or you just don't really feel like dealing with some shit or whatever, because you do have them all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm with her in regards to, yo, don't say this your child and then when shit get bad, it's our problem.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, when shit good is your child, but when shit bad, we all got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
No, we don't.
Yeah. And so, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, having these nieces, and, you know, it's going to be interesting for me when my nephew gets older and whatever these new children are, you know, they get older or whatever, to see like the transformation that they go through. But the thing about it is, what I'm learning with these 11, 12, 13, 14-year-olds, they all the same person, bro. They all do the same shit, most of them. You know what I'm saying? And they highly influenced by like their friends and shit like that. And you can try to give them the game, you know what I'm saying? And if some shit really do go down, it's going to be hard for you to just be like, I ain't in it. But I definitely say you should try your best. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you are tied to this child where you know, you want the best for them and you don't want to see no shit happen to them. And, you know, it's funny because earlier today, like, me and my sister, was talking about like Instagram and shit. You know what I'm saying? And some shit went down on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I just don't understand why these kids got Instagrams anyway.
That's a fact.
And then they smart enough to know how to make fake pages and shit. You know what I mean? Like, these kids are super advanced. Like, my niece's little sister is fucking 7 and she snuck and had an Instagram.
Yeah, no.
Like, how you 7 and know how to fucking create an Instagram? You know what I mean? Post shit. She posted a picture of her crying, talking about, I'm crying. And she had mad tears too, bro. 7, bro. And I'm crying. And her mom didn't even know she had an Instagram and shit. So like, my sister called the mom and shit like, yo, like, this child, you know what she doing on Instagram. Her mom like, nah, she ain't got no Instagram. My sister like, yes, the hell she do have an Instagram.
And she in there crying.
Talking about I'm crying.
That's funny as fuck. I'm crying. Sit your 7-year-old ass down somewhere. Watch
man.
cartoon.
Right, exactly. Watch some Blue's Clues or some shit like that. Is Blue's Clues still popping? What's popping in the kid world? You should know what's popping.
Man, shit, I don't know.
You don't know?
Nah, that's mad shit, man. Them niggas got so many different ways to watch TV, man. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, that shit ain't just like Saturday morning cartoons. Them niggas got Netflix, they got Hulu, they got all type of crazy shit, man. They got YouTube Kids, they got YouTube, they got a million fucking things, man. That shit is all type of shit they got going on.
Oh, well, that's good. At least you don't have one thing that's on constant repeat at your house. Cause I know people with little children who like a particular show and they just sit and watch that shit over and over and over again. I'm like, dear God, God didn't make my nerves for kids, bro. That's what I like. I play and I go home.
Yep.
Like, I play and I go home. Oh yeah, you got to deal with this. I'm done. I'm headed to the crib. But, you asked were you wrong? No, you're not wrong. I think you got to have your own peace of mind. At the end of the day, this is your sister child. And that's how, if that's how she want to raise them, all you can do is pray about it and hope the best for your niece. And if she comes to you or need help or something, then you provide her the best advice or assistance that you can. But, you know, other than that, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta pray and hope that cards fall in her favor. Cause, you know, shit is really going on with these kids these days. You know what I'm saying? And these kids are like a different type of rotten these days. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you know you getting old, when you don't understand the kids.
Yeah.
That's when you officially old. Like, I don't know what the fuck these kids doing, cause we won't like that. Yeah. Like, that's when you know you're officially old.
You detach yourself from the shit they used to do. That's a fact. Like on Facebook, they got this, I'm this old going on. Like, I'm this old challenge type shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I am this old. Cause it's mad shit like that. Niggas posting that I was that old, you know what I'm saying? Or shit like that.
Nigga said he watched Rugrats in Paris on an orange VHS tape. I was like, damn, I do remember that joint. I ain't watch it though. I remember that joint though.
I remember when Harlem World did the fucking Rugrats.
Oh, take me there. I wanna go there. Don't it go something like that?
Was that it? I don't know.
Was Maya on that shit? Yeah, Maya was on that shit. Take me there. It goes something like that. Baby, ooh, baby Stace.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby Stace. Hey.
Yeah, baby Stace.
Where the fuck baby Stace at?
I don't know.
Somebody sent us the and she looked just like him, and that is not a compliment if you're a girl. Right. Hey, Mace had the odd shaped head and shit. She had the odd shaped head and shit. Hey, that's crazy. Let me shut the fuck up, because like I said, I do have twin nieces or nephews on the way, so let me shut the fuck up.
Boy,
yeah, so be like, what age you think you'll let your child have social media?
I don't know, man. It's gonna be a minute. Like, I ain't really with that shit. Like, I don't know. I don't even let my kids use my phone like that, for real. One, because it's always in my goddamn hand, which I need to try to do better with.
That's real.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, maybe when they like high school, you know what I mean? Like,
high school?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really want them to have none of that shit, to be totally honest.
Yeah, I feel you. But they definitely gonna have it before high school.
I know. I don't want them to have none of that shit, though, to be real. Like, cause I barely got out of high school and I ain't have a phone at first. So I can only imagine the distractions that would have come, you know what I'm saying, with a phone type shit. But then it's like,
these kids,
you gotta keep in contact with them, you know what I'm saying? Like, in this day and age, you can't just like, let them, you know what I'm saying, roam without no fucking cell phone. Everybody else got a phone, so it's inevitable, I guess, but I don't know.
Bruh, my, a coworker was in my office today, just talking shit, and her phone rings, and I hear this child crying like so hard through the phone or whatever, and her eyes get big, my eyes get big, so she like, you know, what's wrong? Like, what's wrong? I'm thinking some shit just really went down, and then I hear her say, if you don't chill the fuck out. So now I'm looking like, oh shit, like what happened, bro? The little girl gonna call, she 12 years old. I told you, listen, that age is crazy. Little girl 12 years old gonna call her mama because they didn't change the schedule at school today to prepare for the testing, and they got to be in math class for 3 hours. And she said, so you called me crying like like, bro, if you would have heard the crying, like somebody got hurt, something bad happened, like on the other end of the phone. And like, one of my nieces went through and still going through that, where they get older and they just want to cry like children. Like, really? It's so fucking weird because they want to be so grown. But then when they get upset, like they cry. Yeah. And she was just like, the little girl was like, yeah, me and her best friend, they both sitting there crying. Jesus. Like crying, bruh. She was like, if you walking around school letting these people see you cry, then she get on the phone with the best friend like, oh, y'all need to cut that shit out, bruh. Like, y'all need, cause she was like, I get it. You don't want to stay in class, but what the hell are you calling me for? What you expecting me to do?
Right.
I was like, yo,
like the fuck?
I was right. Like, I was like, yo, y'all raising some spoiled kids. Cause I know her daughter's spoiled too. I was like, y'all raising some spoiled kids. And whenever they hear something they don't like, it's the end of the world. Like, it ain't even gotta be nothing bad. It's just something that don't fit into their schedule at that point in time or their life. Like, that shit was so crazy. I got, like, my heart jumped. Like, whoa, like, what the fuck is going on with this child? She don't want to go to math class. Anyway, and you got a phone. Like, she got a phone and calling in the middle of the school day because she don't want to go to math class.
Nigga, it's all this shooting the shit going on in school. You talking about some goddamn staying in math class for 3 hours.
Right. See, like, now you're right. See, now I gotta punch you in your throat when I see you.
Got my nerves and my pressure on spike and shit.
Right. Like, cause I could see her, like, when she answered the phone and shit, like, you could tell she was in that stance, like, I'm about to get up and run about this junk. Right. Like, what's going on? Then she told her to chill the fuck out. I was like, oh, bruh, like, damn, what's going on? These kids crazy. Janine P. Yeah, we feel like you right. Dr. Bill feels like you right. You know what I mean? Like, that ain't your child and you do what you gotta do, but hit us back and let us know what you decide to do or how your new method works if you decide to go with it. All right. Okay. The last letter we're going to read. This is a fun one. It says, hey, be healed and fresh.
Hey.
Dope show. You niggas have me weak with some of your random tangents.
You better be black. Call me a nigga.
I don't know. His name is Ashton. So, I didn't even think about that when I read it.
Motherfucker, what? Nigga?
You're right, Ashton. We're definitely gonna need your Instagram or something, and you better not even be like Drake black.
Yeah,
you gotta be black.
Black. You can't even be like no mulatto. Right. Do mixed niggas get called mulattoes? What the fuck is a mulatto? That shit is a trash name. I'm glad they stopped using that.
Bro, I ain't tell you the lady at my job gonna tell me she mulatto.
The fuck?
The white lady, cause she was 1% Nigerian in her ancestry.com and gonna yell across the office, hey Sean, I'm mulatto. I was like, real? Oh my God. Yes, nigga, I ran over to her like at top speed. I said, don't say that. She was like, so why, what you mean? Like, she looking at me all, cause she was so excited about her ancestry.com results that she was this 1% Nigerian. The rest of the shit was white as a bitch. And she was just like, that's what we call it in the South. I said, yeah, the South is known for making up racist terms.
Yeah, that's not saving grace. I'm sorry.
She was like, oh, well, I mean, I didn't know. And she yelled that shit. So, like, I'm scared for her. Because she gonna say the wrong thing to the wrong person.
Yeah.
And I always have to correct her. You know what I mean? Constantly have to correct her because she be saying shit with such confidence. You know what I mean? But she did, she not only yelled, I'm mulatto halfway across the room, funny. She danced with it, which made it even more racist. Like, she got rhythm now.
That bitch probably with some goddamn, she gonna have a dashiki on in the morning.
Right.
Rachel doze off.
Sean got my ancestry.com back. I'm 1% Nigerian. I'm mulatto. Just start and shit like this. Bruh, I got so close to her. I ran over and got so close. I was like, you can't say that. You can't say that.
No. Can't say that. That's so funny. I know that shit was fucking
no, bro. It's a rapper named Miss Mulatto too. She actually pretty good. She was on
Rap Game or some shit.
Rap Game, yeah. But now she like older and thotty as a bitch, but she can still rap though. Yeah. Like she just turned 20, I think.
That show was trash.
I watch it. I like it.
It still come on?
I like the Rap Game. Yep.
Oh wow.
Yep. It still come on. It still come on. Yeah, I like the rap game. It's kids, you know what I'm saying? And some of them can really like rap and shit. So I like that shit. I like competition shows though. Well, hip hop competition and stuff like that. Cause I definitely don't watch like The Voice and American Idol and all that type trash.
Nah, I'm cool.
I don't watch that shit. Okay. Back to Ashton though. He called us niggas. He said we be making him weak with our random tangents. He said, I swear it's like sitting with my group of friends from back home. I really enjoy when y'all rank or pick between things and free smoke. I wanted to know if y'all can answer a few one gotta go joints for me. These are things that me and my friends have talked about. So I would like to talk about them with y'all and see what y'all come up with. Remember, whatever you pick means that everything associated with it never existed. Much love to y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing. I would love it if y'all read this from Ashton.
Appreciate you, Ashton, you nigga.
Shout out to you, Ashton. Again, you better be black. You ready? You ready for the one gotta go?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. You get to go first on this one. The first one he had was Hove, Nas,
yeah, okay.
Pac. One gotta go.
Pac gotta go.
Why Pac gotta go?
Pac is my least favorite of the two, or the three rather. I like Pac for what he did, but musically, like, he wasn't my favorite musical. Like, I enjoyed him more posthumously, I guess. But I'm cool. Okay. Like, I mean, I understand what he did, but nah.
So no Pac, no Poetic Justice.
I'm fine.
No, you know, if it was no Pac, Biggie might still be alive.
That's true.
That could have happened. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if it was no Pac, hip hop history would change. You know, like,
they're trying to write Pac out of history now. Like, they be. Like,
you think so?
Hell yeah. Like, they don't be giving.
Why you say that?
It's just like they don't give him his notoriety. You know what I'm saying? In terms of like how radical he was, like for everything, for the gangster and shit that he was. Like, they don't, like, just for example, like how Nipsey is so revered at this point, right? And then like for all the social things that he did, and you know, outside of his music and shit, which is wild because they be playing mad of his music now, like, which is some bullshit because he was just as dope. He was just as dope when he was alive. But I digress. But it just feels like they kind of like just I don't know, like they don't really be mentioning Pac as much as they used to, I guess. I don't know. I just feel like they kind of like phasing them out. It's not like, and even Big, like, it's not, but I mean, shit, them niggas been dead for
it has been 25 years. You know what I mean? So it's not us on social media tweeting about
crop of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
These kids wasn't even born when that shit, you know what I mean?
Shit,
like,
I mean, 30-years were 5 when them niggas was alive, so that's fucking nuts.
That is nuts. Like, that's fucking crazy.
It ain't been 25 years, has it?
It has been 25 years.
Nah, because I was 13 when them niggas died, right? And I'm 36.
Let's see. Tupac died
96, right?
I think so.
So that's 23 years, so almost 25 years.
Yeah, that's it. That's the same thing.
Yeah, hell yeah. I was trying to give myself a little bit more breathing room.
September 13th, 1996.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a group ago.
Yeah, that's definitely a long time ago.
Hell yeah. So the way hip hop legend goes is that the reason Hove got big is because
Big
died. And like Big gave Hove the nod before he died and like gave him the cosign and shit. So it's just like, if there was still a Biggie, then we wouldn't have got no Hove.
I don't know if I agree with that. I think Hove is so talented, I think that he still would have, like, Cream always rises to the top type shit, you know what I mean? Like, I think he still would have been able to do his thing, you know what I mean? I think it would have propelled Biggie's career a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Just to have like that. I won't say like, cause how him and Nas were like the arch enemies, I guess, but him and Big obviously could have grown to be arch enemies because shit got crazy, you know, shit get weird, but at the same time, they could have been like a
friends
tandem.
Become foes.
Yeah, friends become foes for sure. But they could have been a tandem that kind of like took over. So it could have been like on some Jordan and Pippen type shit. Like, it could have just killed the game. But I think with his business prowess and his business acumen and his rap acumen, because the nigga just flat out fucking nice. You know what I'm saying? I think he still would have propelled himself to to higher levels. Just in my opinion. And for Nas, like Nas is one of my all time favorite rappers. Shit, like he's literally like that. I think the bit like in terms of lyrics and shit, like he's the nicest rapper to me. Like he's the most poetic out of all rappers in my opinion. So, Pac just I don't know, like he wasn't like the nicest rapper. Like Pac was cool. Like Pac, he's more than cool. He was great, but out of those three, I think I would take him out of there.
Y'all already know Hov not even an option.
Right.
So I went back and forth between, Pac and Nas or whatever. And I'm like, I definitely listen to way more Tupac than I listen to Nas. I like Nas. Nas could get preachy to me, like in his older shit, like where it got kind of boring to me. But he also had the joints where, Nas had joints, you know what I'm saying? But like out of Nas albums and shit, like I only really fuck with heavy only with one of Nas albums from beginning to end. And that is I Am, I think.
Yeah, it's my favorite Nas album.
I Am. So like I listen to way more pop, you know what I'm saying, than Nas. But I feel like without Nas, then I don't have the Firm. And you don't have like that Foxy. Like you don't have If I Rule the World. You don't have Hate Me Now. You know what I'm saying? So it was hard for me, but I'm gonna go with Nas only because I listen to less Nas music than pop music.
Nas is an acquired taste, you know what I mean? Like he like a Guinness or some shit like that. Like,
like a Guinness.
Yeah, like
Nas is definitely dope. I would never.
I can understand why. Like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I can definitely understand why.
All right, so number two. He sent us 5. Fresh kicks, fresh food, or fresh air?
Fresh hair.
Air.
Oh.
Like breathing out this bitch.
The hair is
fresh
out for me.
air.
I'm cool on the hair. That
You like, I'm good on that. Been done with that.
Been over that. That's definitely out.
Easy.
I mean, you gotta go. I mean, in that, like, I gotta have sustenance and fucking air in order to breathe, in order to survive. So I guess shoes is out of there.
You ain't gotta have fresh air. You just gotta have air.
That's true. I want it to be of somewhat good quality though, right? So, yeah, I mean,
people in LA doing it all the time.
I would get sneakers out of there just because I want to be able to breathe and fucking eat. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
I know it's tough. That's a good one.
That is a good one because I was privy to it beforehand. And I still don't have an answer.
Yeah, I can dig it. But I mean, I'm trying
to purposely like when I'm putting shit out there, like I purposely try not to dwell on the shit so my thought can be kind of fresh. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like nowadays all this food we eating fucked up anyway.
That's true.
So like, is it really a such thing as fresh food? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you grow it.
Yeah, I'm not growing it. We talking about the food I'm actually eating. You know what I mean? Like,
food.
Yeah, I'm not growing any food.
Why?
Why are you growing food?
Yeah.
Are you waiting fucking 6 months for one tomato and shit in your little ass backyard?
But you're gonna eat a tomato regardless. So when it's available, it's still gonna be available.
Listen, I don't have a green thumb. I don't desire nothing like that. Nothing with dirt turns me on. Like, I'm not that person.
I love gardening. Gardening's fucking amazing.
That's why I say I love gardening.
I do.
I love gardening. I don't. My dad was really into shit like that. I don't want any parts of it. I just don't like shit that take a lot of extra shit that I'm not. It's extra to me. Like I ain't got time to be waiting all that time for a tomato. Or like all that shit. Like
eventually you're gonna have to. I mean, like it's gonna take some time, just like anything that's grown, right? Like so, a child and anything else that it takes time for it to manifest and like cultivate. But once
that's probably why I don't have children.
I don't know. That shit is dope. I love it. That shit is amazing.
Yeah, I'm not with any of that. I'm definitely not with any of that. I don't even have like plants and shit in my crib. Like, I have like, the only thing I have in my crib is like bamboo and shit like that, for to zen it out and, you know, good vibes and shit like that. But other than that, I don't really do it. So I'm gonna go with fresh food, only because shit fucked up anyway. Like, you can get fucking lettuce and that shit fucked up, and whatever B Hill growing in his backyard, it ain't enough to sustain his family or himself.
I mean, not true. I got a pretty good sized garden.
So you could go without going to the grocery store for any of the things that you're currently growing in your garden?
I have tomatoes. I got like 3 tomato plants. I got some sweet potatoes. I got 3 cabbage plants. I got fucking potatoes. I got some fucking lettuce. And
you're a country boy too.
I mean, I don't think that's, I mean, yeah, that's true, but I don't think that, like, I don't know. I just like living off the land. Like, I don't know. I mean, I can go spend $30
on your Oregon
$20
Trail
on some plants and then be able to yield that shit for, you know, like, I got an okra plant. That shit don't stop growing till fucking like November. Mad shit. Like, that shit dope. I enjoy it.
So if you wanted to not go to the grocery store and just eat that, like, just for the shit that you grow and not buy that shit, do you think that you could?
Yeah.
And have enough of it, and it's growing in a due time.
When the shit populates, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't buy tomatoes if I got a fucking rack of tomatoes in the backyard.
So how many tomatoes you think you get off this one crop?
I got
and then
3
how long
tomato
do it take?
plants. So I got the Better Boys, which is the bigger ones. I got the cherry tomatoes. Those take obviously less time because they're smaller. And then I got some what's the name of it? God damn it, I can't think of the name of them, but I got another one. So they just, I mean, the cherry tomatoes just pop, like, them shits are quick. So those are like for salads and shit. And then tomatoes I be having so much, I be giving them shits away.
How long it take to grow a cherry tomato?
Those shits usually yield within, I already got some. I planted them shits in like the beginning of April. I already got some now. So about 30 days. And then the other ones, like the Bitter Boys and shit, those are the big tomatoes, like the big slicing tomatoes. Those take like 60 days a year. And then they continue to grow for the rest until probably like October, November. So, I mean, you have that.
Well, shout out to your gardeners out there.
Yeah, live off the land. Go fishing, go hunting, goddamn, because when the white folks cut it off, you're going to need to know how to do something.
Yeah, that part. Yeah. So I'll go to B Hill and get my Oregon Trail crops. I'll buy some from him.
That's
when I get it, because definitely not going to see me bending over with no fucking hoe in my hand, getting the motherfucking tomato or no flowers or nothing. If you looking for somebody with a green thumb, I'm definitely the last person.
I want to get like shit. One day I'm gonna have me a whole bunch of land, and I'm gonna have me a fucking big ass goddamn. Like, shout out my homeboy. His family, they had a big ass fucking farm in Holly Springs. They recently just sold that shit for like mega bread, like millions. Like they had like 30 acres of fucking farmland and shit that they use,
and they give you big tax credits for farms.
Yep, they were trying to create a black farmers market, but I don't know what happened to it. But
I definitely invest in one.
Yeah,
I definitely invest in one.
I love growing my food. I've been having a garden since I had my own house. Like, I got my own house. And
your wife garden?
Nah, she don't fuck with it. But she got like crazy allergies, so she don't like being outside like that because she'll fucking be miserable. But I got my kids on that shit. Like, I taught them how to do it and shit. We plant flowers, all that shit. Plant flowers.
Well, that's definitely good for kids. That's on some science shit. Yeah, that's
they
good.
Going to a science camp. They're going to some I got them in a science camp.
STEM camp.
Nah, it's just it's at with the Natural Science Museum in downtown in Raleigh.
Big Cat Conservatory.
Huh?
Big Cat Conservatory.
Nah, I ain't going to that. But they going to some science camp and shit for like 2 weeks. So they're going to teach them mad shit like arthropods and all that other shit. And like, they're going to have a garden and shit. So they got to have like certain things that they take care of and shit. So they're going to have a little leg up already.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. I feel like kids, that's super.
Cause I started doing that shit. Like, my uncle and shit, he taught me how to shoot fish, garden. He had all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So shoot fish, like comma, shoot, comma, fish.
I was like, shoot fish. Now, what type of country shit is that? Shooting fucking fish.
I guess you could, but nah. He taught me how to shoot, hunt, fish, all that shit. Grow food.
I would love to. I wouldn't want to hunt, but I would love to like learn how to shoot shit.
Oh yeah, you can do
like
shit.
I don't want to just
go
shoot
to the range. You in fucking you in Georgia, nigga. It's an open carry state.
Yeah, so me and my homie already been talking about that. That's one of my birthday activities I definitely want to do because I want to get a gun.
Yeah.
So
open carry state.
I want to
get that shit.
Yeah, I definitely want to get a gun.
When the war comes, you need to be ready.
Got you.
Real shit.
Plant your food, get your guns.
That's a fact. Get your guns, be able to know how to arm yourself, protect yourself. It's your right. Because I mean, like, I would love to get rid of guns. Like, if everybody gives their guns back, I would definitely be a part of that. Because I don't like that shit. Like, but knowing that other motherfuckers got it, nah. This shit got to be equally fair. So I got to have my strap too.
I feel you on that 1,000%.
But like, I would love, like, if we can live in a fucking nation where there are no guns and it's just fucking hands and, you know what I mean? Like, you can just use your mind and your feet and hands and shit. I was with that. But shit, y'all niggas got guns. I need mine too.
Nah, you right. You 100% right about that. I agree with you 1,000% on that.
You ain't got to get no big shit, but they teach, like, you can get you a concealed, like, you can go to a concealed class. In North Carolina, you got to have, I think it's 16 hours. So you got to have them, you can either do it over the course of, every weekend for like 2 hours, or you can just take a whole, I don't know if it's 16 hours. I think it's an 8-hour course, and you could take it 4 times for two hours a piece, or you can just do it all one day. They got one like Hillsborough and shit where you concealed. And they like, it's for beginners and fucking people who've been using guns their whole life. So like, they kind of go through it, they break it down, showing you, you got a certain, anything, just like any test, but like they kind of teach you everything. So it's a lot of concealed. It's a lot of, if you've never had a gun, I would definitely probably try to take a class, just so you can kind of learn, you know what I mean? Like what a gun is and everything that comes with it and all that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely do some shit. I don't necessarily have to have a conceal. I really just want it for my home because I'm not the nigga that's really gonna be walking around with a gun.
I mean, you can just keep it in your car though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Keep one in your car.
I feel like sometimes shit happens, you know what I'm saying? And I don't ever want to,
in fucking United States.
I don't ever want to be in a situation where I feel like I gotta shoot somebody. You know what I mean? Like in public because I done got pissed off or some shit like that. Because I see that shit happen.
I mean, I don't think you do that. Like you're not gonna shoot nobody, but you gotta protect yourself.
I'm sure a lot of people don't think that. Like I don't even know if you remember homeboy from Blue Cross who went to his car. Name was James. Nigga at Blue Cross.
Yeah, he killed my homeboy.
Nice
Fuck
nigga.
That nigga.
That was your homeboy?
You fucking right, bitch ass nigga.
Damn, that was my homegirl homeboy.
Yeah, it was a bitch ass nigga. He was a faggot too. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. But
damn, he was a nice dude. I knew him.
He got his ass whooped and got his fucking.
Yeah, that's what happened. Then he went back and got his gun.
He got his ass whooped and got his pride hurt and killed.
Was you there that night?
Nah, I was at the crib, but
that's crazy.
He actually just died. That was in April, the beginning of April. It was like, matter of fact, it was like April 17th or 16th or some shit. But I remember that shit vividly, and when I found out, like, that shit was crazy. That nigga was actually, never mind. He a bitch ass nigga.
How long ago was that?
Malia is 20 now, so that shit she was 8, so that shit was like 13 years ago. 12. She was either 7 or 8. My man, daughter, shit, she go like to A&T now, so she like a junior at A&T. So yeah, he got out early.
Damn.
So he killed a nigga and did 6 years.
Oh, he out?
He been out.
Oh man, he was like a church boy too, man.
Yeah, bitch ass
like, but that just goes to show you like how people kirk out. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit go down and the motherfucker feel embarrassed or feel defeated or some shit like that. I can see how that could happen. That's why I'm just like, yo, like I wouldn't want to have.
That shit was premeditated. The nigga shot him and then put the gun down and put his hands behind his back. He did that shit. Like he knew exactly what the fuck he was doing.
Oh, well, I don't have no insight into that.
I know very well.
I'm just saying how, you know what I'm saying, people can go off and how I wouldn't want to have a gun on me.
Bitch ass nigga.
Moving along, that got heavy. I ain't even know you
Smiles.
New Jam. So category number 3 is Murder Inc., Cash Money, Bad Boy.
Murder Inc. That's easy for me. I mean, they played a significant role in my childhood and shit, but no more than Cash Money and fucking Bad Boy. Bad Boy is Cash Money for me. Like I was born in Louisiana. I got like ties there, obviously. So, like, and that shit. And Wayne was my favorite rapper for a very long time. Like, one of my favorite rappers, and it started from like Hot Boy days. Juvie is one of my favorite rappers and shit. So yeah, and then Big, yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna go with Murder Inc. as well, but only because
Used to back that ass up.
Without Cash Money, there's no Young Money. Without Young Money, there's no Drake or Nicki Minaj.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Murder Inc. has less offspring.
You could have did without Charlie Baltimore, is what you're saying. Even though she's a byproduct of Big, actually.
I could do without
Cadillac Ty.
Right. Cause I fuck with Ja Rule. Like, I fuck with Ja Rule. Like, that was a point in time in my life. Like, I fucked with Murder Inc. more than I fucked with Cash Money.
I can dig it.
But I fuck with Young Money more than I fuck with Murder Inc. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? And Drake got motherfucking hit after hit after hit after hit after hit. As much as he is fucking beige, whiny nigga, that nigga comes with hit after hit after hit. I'm not sure I like that him and Summer Walker song.
He didn't need to be on it.
Yeah,
she killed it by herself.
I'm not really feeling that. But Bad Boy had so many motherfuckers on Bad Boy, bro. Like, you really can't. And I get mad every time I think about that Bad Boy legacy and Puff screwing everybody over, bro.
Was it Puff that screwed everybody over, or was it just niggas that just on their one too?
Both. You gotta be able to catch niggas slipping in order to screw them over.
Yeah, I guess. But niggas also like ain't working as hard as that nigga too.
And everybody ain't lying on Puff. Of course, Puff rich. He don't pay nobody, my nigga. Like, I fuck with Puff. Don't get it twisted. But Puff definitely scammed a lot of motherfuckers out their money. Like, motherfuckers had to protest to get off the label. Like, Puff a businessman for sure. And like, we be letting, 2019 and Brother Love and all that, let y'all forget that nigga was scamming niggas out their money. Puff been scamming niggas out their money. Puff has so much fucking talent on fucking Bad Boy.
So at any given period of time.
Yeah.
And put a gun in your head and make you sign.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it. You take, like, you from Harlem, you know the struggle. You taking advantage of hungry ass niggas. Like, come on, we not gonna let Puff slide, B. You letting Puff slide?
I'm kind of letting him slide as a businessman, yeah. It's up to you to fucking read your contract.
Damn, bro. I ain't even think you was riding like that.
Yeah, I fuck with Puff.
Like, I get it. I fuck with Puff. Cause you
gotta look,
too,
like, even Jada and Styles and them shit say, like, that all the shit that they went through was, like, a little overboard. Them niggas was like, yeah, that was overboard. We were just young and wild and on drugs. He's like, we really, like, he didn't kill us. I mean, he won't killing us. He took more money than we should have, but at the end of the day, we signed the papers. You know what I'm saying? Like, and our lawyers looked over the shit.
And most of the time the lawyers work for the record company.
And them nigga hit, and he was like, and that nigga changed my life. He was like, them nigga changed my life. So he was like, I was just young and trying to do some other shit. It's
so many stories on Bad Boy where all these motherfuckers talking about Puff didn't pay them their money or didn't pay them their right cuts or splits or whatever the case may be. Puff took some niggas' money, and we not gonna let Puff slide for that. But at the end of the day, if we getting rid of somebody, I'm getting rid of Murder Inc. because Bad Boy had a rack of fucking talent. Yeah. Like, a rack of fucking talent. And they could still have that talent popping right now. But then you invest in niggas like French Montana and Red Cafe. And
Red Cafe was dope.
Blah. I could do without both of them, to be completely honest. You even screwed over fucking Bad Bib DeVoe. I mean, New Edition and shit. Like,
and them niggas,
it's a reason why Bad Boy ain't really a thriving label like that, because it was all about Puff. It was all about Puff being the star or whoever he wanted to be next to at the time. Puff and Big, Puff and Mace, Puff and French Montana. Like, it was always about Puff. It's always gonna be about Puff. You know what I'm saying? And once niggas got that through their head, then everybody was able to sit well knowing that shit is just about Puff. It just is what it is, bro. The fourth category is good job, good sex, good health.
That's a good one. Definitely health is on there. for me.
Yeah, you gotta have health. If you don't have health, you ain't going to work or fucking.
Or you definitely ain't fucking. I'm gonna go with good job, man, because I gotta have like shit, like sex and shit. Cool, I can beat off and figure it out. Like, yeah, I gotta have a good job. I mean, I was broke as fuck too, having good sex, but it hit a little different when you got a little something in the bank, though.
Yeah, but you ain't hitting shit. Like, sex gone. You not having sex. Period.
Shit, at least I could travel.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it's tough. Yeah, I mean, sex is fire. I just beat off, though. I can still beat off.
Sex is fire. Sex is fire. It's gonna be you, your dick in the hand on your private plane.
Goddamn right. Me and my shit gonna be in the same airport as Drake.
I'm gonna get rid of good job. Cause I feel like if I'm having good sex, I'm happy.
That's true.
I can have a good job and still not be happy. You know what I mean? So I feel like if you having good sex, that means you at least got somebody who you're having good sex with. And good sex leads to just overall joy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get rid of good job. And if somebody is willing to have sex with you with no job, you extra winning. So if your sex is good enough, you can get them to pay for
That's true.
you. Yes.
Definitely use my meat to get me where I needed to be sometimes. I'm fine with that.
Hey.
Yeah, fuck a good job. I'd rather just good sex.
Fuck a good job.
I retract. I'll be able to give me a couple coins out of bitch.
Hey, niggas doing it every day.
Oh yeah, that was my young years.
Every day. Old niggas doing it too, bro. Old niggas doing it too. Fucking bitches out their money. I don't see how y'all doing it, bro.
Bitches show no fucking niggas for their money, so.
Oh, for sure. But I feel like women just got up the speed with the whole
crazy
game. You know what I mean?
Prostitution is the number one business of all eternity.
Listen, I'm talking about most of these prostitutes weren't raised to be prostitutes. We breeding prostitutes now.
Oh, that's true.
We are breeding prostitutes from you looking at these motherfucking 8-year-olds dropping it like it's hot with little ass clothes on, dressed like they mamas and shit. We breeding prostitutes now. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have nothing else to be. All right, last but not least, before we wrap this baby up, GPS, YouTube, or Google?
That's a great one. Shit. I watch a lot of YouTube.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, this gonna be hard for me because you definitely love YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube is that shit. Shit, I'll say Google. Fuck. I need GPS because I don't be knowing what the fuck I be going.
I need my GPS, bro.
I'm gonna say Google because I'm gonna use Yahoo instead. I'm just using another search engine. Just fuck Google. I don't really use Google anyway. I use Yahoo. I'm still an old school nigga. I like Yahoo. But Yahoo be having mad like articles and shit. What the fuck you find on Yahoo?
I don't think I ever typed in Yahoo in like 10 years.
I love Yahoo. Like, cause it got mad shit. Like Google is just like, it's plain. But Yahoo got like mad like news articles. Like, oh, look at that.
Yeah, that's the shit we don't need.
Yeah, I need that. I like it.
I need whatever I'm looking for. That's why I like Google. Cause it's just like, here's the bar. That's it.
I like Yahoo.
And then you looking like, oh, they got different art to say the word Google today.
I love Yahoo. It's great.
Bruh, I feel like I Google at least 20 times a day.
I can believe
At a minimum. Cause there's nothing that goes across my mind that I think about for more than 2 seconds without Googling. If I don't know it, I'm Googling.
Right.
Like, right then and there, no matter what's going on. Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna Google that shit and I'm gonna read up on it. That's why I don't understand how people don't know shit today. Like, how you don't know something?
Right.
How you going longer than 5 minutes without knowing something that you want to know?
Right.
Like, I don't get that. Like, I Google all day. So what you getting rid of? You getting rid of Google, you say?
Yeah. Google's out of here for me. What was the other one? Oh, GPS. Yeah, I definitely need GPS. Because I'd be lost.
Yeah, I definitely need.
I'm definitely not pulling out no map. I remember having to use MapQuest and shit. Like, that shit was trash. Like, print off the directions before you leave and
print the shit off, bro.
That shit was gay. Not gay like gay, but gay.
That shit was the worst, printing off that fucking MapQuest shit. I went to MapQuest. What's funny is I went to MapQuest like 2 weeks ago because I had to do an expense report and I needed to know how many miles.
Same.
And I haven't charged mileage in a long time. So I was like, damn, where do I go? I typed in fucking MapQuest. I was like, oh, this still
well,
something.
You got Concur. Huh? Y'all use Concur?
Yeah.
Concur get that bread because everybody uses them. If you go, next time you do it, go to trip status. It's a way to, like, it'll calculate the miles for you. You ain't got to do all that shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I figured that shit out the hard way.
So the crazy thing is, for that particular process, it's done outside of Concur. Like it's a fucking sheet you gotta fill out to get reimbursed for mileage and shit. But everything else is done in Concur. But I'm gonna go with I'm gonna get rid of YouTube. I think YouTube is a very useful tool because I've used it a lot, but I don't use YouTube half as much as I use Google or my GPS.
Gotcha.
So I definitely need my GPS.
Nigga, I done fixed my damn sink in my toilet. I done did all type of shit with YouTube. That shit that's like, especially if you got a home. That shit is that's the homeowner's Google for real. Cause like, it'd be mad shit. I'd be like, I don't know how to do that shit. And I'll look on YouTube and that shit tell you the tools you need, all that shit. I remember my damn sink had backed up. I had some rice in that motherfucker, man. And like went like mad rice. That shit clogged my shit. I was like, man, I do not feel like calling a fucking plumber. I looked on YouTube. I unscrewed that bitch. Did some this, did some that. Cleaned that shit out. That shit was working like shit. I was like, fuck yeah, hell yeah, YouTube.
No, YouTube is 100% useful for that. You know what I mean? But just based on the category, I gotta let YouTube go because I'ma just Google it. I might have to look at the video on Google, read the step by step. Cause like I say, I look up shit. Like, that's why I understand. Like, I work with this lady who act like she didn't know how to do shit with her computer and shit. I'm like, why you just think Google? Like, why are you sitting over there like how to whatever in Excel? 9 times out of 10, the first thing is gonna pop up is YouTube, and you can watch that or you can read the directions. Right. Like, I just hate people who don't use their resources. You know what I'm saying? But they'll bug the fuck out of you all day.
You their resource.
Right, exactly. But y'all, I want to thank y'all for listening to us today. Thank you. Thank you, Ashton, for those were some good categories. Yeah, that was we like that. Shout out to you. Some of those were hard. Pause. Thank y'all for listening to us, man. For real, this was a shorter show, but we still went longer than we expected.
Always.
Make sure, right. We can't help it. We have good shit to talk about. Good tangents. That's what Ashton like anyway. Make sure y'all subscribe to the show, man. Follow us at The Ain't Shit Show. That's the X where the I will be. And, Twitter, IG, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, all that. And remember, now you can listen to Apple Podcasts without having Apple phone. You can listen from your computer and you can listen from your Android phone for Team Android out there. And tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Y'all know we like to end this show with a quote, and today's quote is, make sure your choices reflect your hopes and not your fears. And until next week, I want y'all to be great and the marathon continues.
So,
and we out.